hast du mich am verletzlichsten erlebt und was hast du daraus gelernt? Okay, let me translate this. When have you seen me the most hurt the most, the time when I felt the most hurtful, the most, and what did you gain from that?
I guess with our current situation, you would
yeah? Just go on.
I think it was along with us, we getting to know each other, and then especially for the purpose of marriage, I have things that I want, you have things that you want. So I guess that was going on, us discussing those type of things, how we would raise a family, those type of things. And then on top of that, you're dealing with your own family and I think that there was a day where you bust out, crying, and I wasn't expecting it at all, because I'd never seen you cry up to that point. And yeah, I just felt like there was a lot of pressure on you, and I was contributing to that. And I didn't really think about how you were internalizing it all, because you're usually so strong and like whatever, I just thought, I just never thought about it actually. But then that moment is where I realized, I should have been able to see that the signs leading up to that, and also it meant to me that you got to be more empathetic to a situation you may not feel like it's a big deal. For someone else, it can be everything. It can be world crashing. It can be the ultimate stress for them. Even though we all got different experiences, what comes with that is we approach those experiences or those adversities and things like that differently. Mm-hmm. So what I might be okay with dealing with and it just rolls off my back, another person may not be as such. And I think that was kind of a highlight for me to realize, like, maybe I gotta ease up a bit on people and not expect so much from them as such.
And the question, what did you gain from that? You already answered, being more empathetic. Oh, sorry.
Well, I wouldn't say I gained necessarily empathy, but it did make me start to think, okay, I do have to start reevaluating how I perceive things, and that the fact that there's a whole nother person with their own experiences with them, like that. You hear that, but it's cliche. You're like, we're all our own people, and this. But I think it's not until something like that, like especially you was quite hurt that day, you realize, like, dang, like, yeah, we all see things and experience things very, very differently, and you just have to tread carefully, I guess, as such. So. And actually, I think also at that time, what it made me realize, I don't think I really asked you how you were feeling about that particular situation. So it made me realize, dang, I should have been checking on you about how is this making you feel as such. So yeah, I just gained a newer perspective that I really probably hadn't had. It's one thing to have knowledge, and it's another thing to have wisdom. And I think that was the wisdom of the situation, because knowledge is just something, anybody can have knowledge of a situation. That don't mean that they really fully, truly get it, but I think once you experience something, then you learn a lesson from it, then you gain a certain wisdom from the situation. And I think that was my first time really gaining the wisdom of why empathy is important as such.
I think this was the first time ever I cried in front of someone. Wow. Yeah, I cannot remember that. Okay, when you are a child, it's different. But doesn't mean that I do not cry. I cry by myself. It's different. But yeah, I think that was the first time ever, and it exploded.
Yeah,
out.
that's what
So-
I was. It came out. I was like, whoa, yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at that moment, I just didn't want to hold it in.
Yeah.
So it means I'm quite comfortable crying.
Oh, you got to. That's good. That's good.
And yeah, but yeah, it was the first time because yeah, maybe when you are together talking about the topic and so on, the tears flow. This is something different, but the way I cried on that day, never. I cried. Not even when someone died, I cried like this.
Okay, wow, man.
Yeah.
No, but I could tell it was out of character for you because, yeah, like I said, I didn't even get the impression before, even when you were dealing with tough
But I
situations, that you
think-
were ready to cry. But for that to come out of nowhere that day, it was like, oh, wow, okay,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.